Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne live action. 80-year-old Bruce Wayne.
What was your reaction when...
Get off my lawn.
Get out of my backyard. What was your reaction when they offered you that role?
Oh, I was ecstatic. I was so happy. But I said to the producer, I said, you, I know you know my voice, but do you know what I look like? I don't look 80, you know. I can sound 80, but I don't. And they said, no, we know what you look like.
They said,
we know what we're casting. I said, we think you look 80 just fine.
How are you going to take to prepare for this really big event that's about to happen?
Well, I'm in the midst of recording as we speak. I mean, I flew in from Vancouver to do this. So I've already done a bunch of them. And I haven't done anything on camera since '95. Valerie Harper's last show was my last show. We did it, I worked with her on a show called The Office in '95. We did like 6 episodes and I don't think it ever got on. After that I just got offered voice job, and I realized after a while, this is what I do, you know. It wasn't a conscious decision, it's just I became really busy doing voices and making a good living at it, so that sort of took over. But I never wanted to stop doing on camera. I've done a little bit of stage in the interim, but no on camera. So getting back in front of the camera is different. So when you're in a sound stage, there's something very comforting for me about it. I can be, where some people might find a microphone intimidating, I find it liberating. I get really comfortable with a microphone. In a sound booth, I feel like I'm in a sort of a room, and I can be completely, insanely free, and I don't care. I lose all inhibitions. And Andrea said it's like watching a 12-year-old watching me in a sound room. She said, you go nuts in there, and I do. And when I'm outside the room, I get much more inhibited. I'm naturally a fairly shy person, and I am less comfortable outside the room. So getting back on a stage with all of the cameras and all the crew around me, you know, there are hundreds of people on a sound stage. Suddenly you're acting, you're inhabiting the character, but you're not in that room anymore. So for the first couple of minutes, it was weird, you know. It took adjustment, and I thought, you are Bruce Wayne. You know, I just got into the head of the character and began to inhabit him again. And you know what made it easy? The actress I'm working with, Ruby Rose, is so genuine and so generous. And to have her on the other side of the camera giving me so much, it just pulled me in. I was just in her eyes. I just fell into her eyes. And the character, I forgot about everyone else around us. And I said to you afterwards, I said, we are cooking out there. To work with good actors, it makes it so rewarding, you know. It's like why I love working with Mark. I say to Mark all the time, Mark Hamill, you are the reason I am the Batman I am. And he says to me, you are the reason I am the Joker I am, which is, I think, pretty generous of him. But
but genuine.
We're the yin and yang for each other. I mean, we really... Acting is acting, but I always say it really should be called reacting. It's really it's how you're reacting, whether to another actor or to life stimulus or something. What you're doing is reacting to something, and the camera's capturing it. And when it's someone like Mark or Ruby, who gives so much, it makes it so much fun. So it makes you realize why you wanted to become an actor. Because let's face it, 90% of the time you're dealing with bull, you know, getting the job, fighting for the job, dealing with producers, dealing with publicity, you know, there's all this stuff. But when you're finally on a stage, inhabiting a role, you think, this is why.
Speaking of dealing with the pull, part of your 27 years of voicing Batman has been coming here year after year and going to San Diego year after year. Is there one that you prefer over the other, or would you just rather be done with both of them?
I love going to Comic-Cons. I don't just to San Diego, New York. I go all over the place. Because the one bad thing about doing voice work is, the reason I became an actor was because when I'm on stage, as I said earlier, my inhibitions kind of leave me. I'm no longer shy. I am comfortable. When the dark comes down on the audience and the light comes up on me, I feel safe. Whereas a normal person, I think, freaks out. I feel safe. And I can show my heart. But when you do voice work, you send your performance out into the ether. You never have that intimacy with the audience. You never get that feedback. So for 27 years, I've been doing that and not getting the juice back. You know what I mean? So the place you get it is here. I come to Comic-Con, and the people, the reaction to this character is so incredible. I had a woman come up to me at Chicago Comic-Con, and she said, "Can I hug you?" I said, "Of course." And as I was hugging her, she started to cry. She said, "You don't understand what you did for me. I had a really rough childhood. And most of the kids I grew up with are either dead or in jail." She said, I grew up in a really rough area. She said, "But you were my safe place every afternoon. And you taught me so much." And she was crediting this animated character with being her life perspective. I've heard that from dozens of people. And I think, we forget how hard life is for so many kids, especially. And animation is a safe zone. And when you're playing a character who's so purely good and noble, you're giving them like a life perspective. So for an actor, to know that your work is having that effect on people, I mean, that's incredible. It's incredible. So I feel very fortunate.